This one is extremely catchy. Honestly, I was thinking if I should even include it in there, because this could be something I could make a track of.
Everything, and now I'm leaving it all in your hands. And now I know, and now I know, I want the part of you that makes me feel like I'm at home.
I mean, yes, it's raining a little bit, but it's just really beautiful outside. Just being here in the studio, looking outside the window, having this nice view, and like really being able to look really far just makes me instantly happy. Having this entire place, having people that work with me and help me, it's just amazing. This year has been really great, and it's now going to an end, slowly but steady. And there's one last big thing I actually wanted to accomplish this year, and that is that huge, great sample pack that I wanted to make for you guys. As you might remember, I already started with Justus recording guitar bits, so they're all done. Now it's my turn to add MIDI to it, chords, melodies, sounds, and make like maybe 8 to 10 construction kits, so almost entire songs for you to work with, especially helpful when you're a beginner. I will also provide the Logic project so you can just start right away. And for everyone that doesn't use Logic, I will just bounce everything out, as well as adding kicks, claps, like all of the one-shot samples, effects, maybe even some vocal bits here and there, a lot of stuff out of my own productions. So basically everything I can just put into one pack and deliver to you to make your life easier. There's just one problem. As you might be able to see, the sun is already setting. Yes, it's setting really fast this time of the year. So I got a couple of hours left, but it's like a short amount of time to actually do a ton and do it really good, because at the end of the day, I want to make sure that you're able to download it right away underneath of the video. I hope I can do it. Wish me a whole lot of luck. Now just sitting here in front of the big speakers and creating songs, bouncing out samples, naming them and putting them all into one folder. It's dark outside, but I've made it. At least like the construction kit part is all done. The one-shot part, not yet, but I can still do it back at home with headphones, bouncing everything out, put it into a folder and make it available for download. But let me show you like the construction kit bit part of it. These are the construction kits, 7 of them. They're all labeled, so you know which key it is in. Also the tempo and kind of the style. Let's maybe start with the deep acoustic. No, let's actually start with the deep house one. I think it's one of the best. So when you click on it, you get the choice audio, MIDI, everyone can use those, and project, which is the Logic project. And all of them, I've made them in a quite simple way. I didn't want to do like entire songs, because then there's nothing to work anymore for you. I did it always in 3 sections, like an intro part, a pre-part, and a main part. So here in the song, the intro part consists of the guitar, the chords, and an analog bass. Just the guitar is really beautiful. And then the main part, for example, has like an additional guitar part on top of it. It consists again of the guitar, the second guitar, the piano, and the bass. And with those you can basically start arranging already. Just add your drums to it. You will find the one-shot drum samples in the other folder. All of the construction kits are made like this. You can play around with the MIDI. If you're not really good with coming up with melodies, you can use it as a starting base. And I think the guitar bits are really what differs this from other sample packs. We all recorded them down in the B studio. And I think they really make this a little bit more unique than the average stuff you usually get. And before anyone asks, you can use all of the samples provided in this package. You can do with it whatever you want. You can release any kind of song with it. You can use all of them, none of them, just single parts, twist them, whatever you want. it's copyright free for you to use. So just go ahead, play around with it. Let me demo maybe another one. So there's like a tropical one, very typical tropical. Also here again, 3 sections. The first one, chords and bass. Then the pre-chorus break kind of part, more chords, more bass. And then the main part adds the top melody. Yeah, it's the first time I actually made like songs directly typical in styles just for you guys. I usually just do my own stuff, but I think no matter what kind of style you're interested in, you will find something in that pack and be able to just give it a try and start constructing and like keep on working on these, because these are basically like ideas. This is usually a stage where I would be with my songs after the first day. Like the idea, the melodies, everything in there. You can add your own drums, do the mixing and the arrangement, and just make it easier, because usually, I mean, you know that when you start a remix contest or a remix in general, you already got stems to work with, and with the construction kits there is a little for you to start working. It makes everything way easier because you can set the volume, EQ and everything into relation of those parts. Let's maybe check really quick the future one. Also here again you get the audio, the MIDI, everything separate, so even if you don't have Logic it will work. Here we got the typical wobble sound. Plus a guitar. This one is extremely catchy. Honestly, I was thinking if I should even include it in there, because this could be something I could make a track of. Next up, melodic techno for the underground guys. This one was fun, like straightforward, like just sub low end and an arpeggiator. And then the arp. And if you got Logic, you can also play around with those sounds. If you don't have it, then you can take the MIDI and just do it with your own sounds and be able to automate it. I've used on everything just Diva and Serum, because I think those two are the ones that most people have, and also the 2 ones that I like the most. But yeah, you can play around with the cutoff and just make it sound even more epic. Let's do another one, maybe the housey one, G minor. Let's this time maybe just go into the audio. It's split up into bass intro, bass main, bass pre, and if you stack up bass intro and chords intro, you get exactly what fits together, so you don't have to worry about anything clashing with anything. Chords. Like really short for the intro part, and then the main chords longer. It's like the Calvin Harris kind of house vibe. Anyway, there are plenty more, just download it, go check it out. And if you're now wondering if this will be for free or not, as I already mentioned in a couple of videos, this will be pay what you want. So you click the link and you can then choose an amount, whatever this is worth to you, or whatever you feel like supporting this entire project, Accents, the studio, the vlog, and basically everything. And just pay it and then be able to download it. It won't be for free, there will be no possibility to get it without paying, but if you just want to spend $1, that's also possible. No problem with that, absolutely not. I think it's the fairest, so we can kind of advance and you guys If you don't have a lot, you don't have to pay a lot. And on top of that, we will also include all of the past sample packs, 10 of them, the sounds and sample packs that were made by me, I think 3, and the other 7 by other artists that are part of the Accents label. I think those are already together like almost a gigabyte, then the construction kit, and on top the one-shots that I still have to do somehow now, kind of. But I first need to pick up Vanessa, I'm back home, food, and then going through one-shots, bouncing them out of my projects and putting them into the folder. That sounds like a lot of fun. It's, I don't know, like 4:30 in the morning. Bouncing out stems. It's quite annoying. I went through all of my old productions, released, not released, bounce out, one-shots, kicks, hats, claps, snares, effect sounds. It's not all there in the sample pack, and I underestimated how annoying it is to rename all of them and make it look nice. But it's now finally all done. So just click the first link in the description to get it. It would be usually around like 10 bucks if you would sell it on another website. I think that would be like a fair price, but again, you can pay whatever you want. If you don't have that much, if you spend all of your money on Christmas presents, just pay $1. If you want to, you can pay even more to support everything. Whatever you feel like is appropriate, just go ahead and do it. With that being said, I think it's really appropriate to you see, I can't even talk anymore. Anyways, I just need some sleep. Have fun with the sample pack. Thanks a lot for watching.